Alright guys. Alright guys, my eyes are hurting today. This air conditioning's gonna be on from now until December in my truck, and it's not really working very good. It's 20 years old, the system. I'm gonna go try to recharge it, see if that helps a little bit. But I'm at this house to put this pressure tank in, and this woman was very specific with her message, which was kind of funny to me, that they think that we're just like hanging around. But listen to this. Let's see. I texted her and said, hey, can I come by tomorrow, you know, around noontime, to take care of this issue? And she said, that's fine. Can you please come between 2:10 and 2:15? Really? You call your cable company, they give you a 4 or 5 hour window, man. I got a 15-minute or 5-minute window from 2:10 to 2:15. She'll be in a virtual meeting until noon. Okie dokie, I'm here. I'm gonna wait until 12:10 to ring that bell. Then I'm gonna go into overdrive. Luckily everything's outside. If she's on a Zoom meeting or whatever, she can do that. I'll be out in the garage, so I'm gonna get this guy straightened out, get some thermal expansion protection on this house, and that will you know, she said she was having issues with pressure, the hot going up and down, and that's probably because, you know, when that tank fires up, the pressure goes way up, and then when it turns off, it goes back down. So she was probably constantly having to throttle that the hot temperature, but she hasn't called me back. I think the cartridge I put in there worked for her fine, but this needs to be put on there. I did notice that the RP backflow was dripping, and I told her she needs to call you know, the backflow company to have them repair that, but it may have been dripping just because of the overpressurization of the system. The water pushing back on that backflow, so we'll see. I know that this will help them. I've decided to go with this. I'm gonna put this on the T like that, on the pipe, the nipple coming out of the cold side. He's got stainless steel hoses. I'm gonna hook that up to a dielectric nipple, because on the dielectric nipple, I like the fact that it's a little thicker. Sometimes just a regular galvanized nipple can cut a gasket. So I'm gonna put that on this side, and I'm gonna use the same thing on this side. Either that, or I've got a 3/4 inch close nipple. Not a close, but the same size as that. And that's how I'm gonna do it, man. That's the plan, man. I'm gonna measure the pressure in the house, which is, you know, it's not a fixed pressure. I could come back tomorrow, it could be 10 pounds higher, 10 pounds lower. So I'll try to get this tank set basically based on the pressure that it is right now, and we'll go from there, man. That's it. I just wanted to show you the difference between a regular nipple and this dielectric nipple, and you can see how thick that nipple is. This one will cut right through a rubber gasket, which is an issue. This is going to be a better seating nipple for that gasket on the hose. And honestly, I've decided to go on gas water heaters. It's approved. I'm just gonna stop buying these kits that come with a ball valve and the stainless steel. They're not braided rubber hoses, they're stainless steel hoses, and I'm just going to use them on gas water heaters. I'm not going to mess around soldering and getting all my shit out. I'll put an expansion tank on just like this, but with the flex hoses, stainless steel, and with a new ball valve, and I don't have a problem with that, man. I think it's going to be a good job. And just when you think about the cost of copper fittings, copper pipe, and the additional time involved, I could just throw this thing together and for about the same cost or a little less, and that's how I'm going to be doing them. So this lady, I think, just drove up. Alright guys, so I'm here to check the pressure on this house, and of course it's buried back here. Ugh, I'm not going back there. Fucking just ate a bunch of spider webs and a spider. So I'm going to check the pressure on the house on this side. Hopefully there's a hose bib I can get to that's not covered up by a fucking bush. I'm just gonna check it at the water heater. Put this gauge on the bottom of the tank. It's not fired up, so plastic valves, man. Yeah. Okay, so I can't see. I cannot see that, guys. I gotta go get my glasses. Alright guys, so we're at 63 PSI on this gauge. I'm gonna go ahead and set this tank at 60 PSI, and that's it. Alright guys, so I'm gonna pump this tank up. Right now it's reading 30 PSI. This fucking gauge, man. This thing just doesn't work. Fucking brand new pump. Started out at 30, and now I'm at 20. I'm gonna get my air compressor and do this another way. Alright guys, so this pump is fucking useless, I guess. It's brand new. I've got 44.5 on this right now, so maybe it's just a bad gauge. I'll see. I'm gonna take this extension hose off, And it may be that the gauge is just no good. .5. So it seems to be working. The gauge on the pump is no good. .55, that's going to be close enough for me. Like I said, these pressures go up and down. There's no pressure reducing valve on this house, so that's what's going in there. 55, it's going to be good enough. So I've got the pressure bled down. I am just going to shut this valve. Boy, it's hot in this garage, man. Alright, so the plan I had was to put this like this. But I think I gotta go to plan B already, so it's gonna work. I've got some of this Blue Monster tape, which I want to use up, and I'll show you why I don't like it. It's because it's so big, the roll, man. I just fucking pain in the ass to get it on stuff. Tight area. You can't do it because the roll's so big. That's the main reason why I don't like using it. Alright, so I'm going to spread a little sunshiny on this. I'm going to throw this tea on like so. Oh shit. Getting ahead of myself, yo. Thinking about something else. Tight area. leaks, I can always tighten that up again. On clockwise, guys. Spread a little sunshine on it. From what I was told, this is actually a 3-point wrench, a pipe wrench. You should have the pipe buried up against the back of this and these two teeth, and that prevents you from warping a pipe. It's called a 3-point wrench, and it's actually just easier to work with when you got it adjusted so that you can do that. I could be wrong. Maybe somebody lied to me, and I'm sure you guys will let me know. But it makes sense to me. Save that, get that tank nice and straight, so let me go grab it. Alright guys, one of the things that I wanted to do was I need to get a couple of screws at least into this stack. It's hot as fuck right now, so didn't go in quite. That's it, man.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call can now be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. Announcement for Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call can now be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. Announcement for.
Alright guys, we're all done here. Quick little job, but it means a lot. know some of you are gonna say put the tank in upside down, but I don't think it makes a fucking difference. Everything's tight. She should be good. I'm out. Sweating like a stuck pig down here. It's getting hot now. It's 90 degrees today. It's probably over 100 in this garage. Alright guys, so I'm all done here. I'm being tortured at this moment in my truck. Pretty hot. I'm gonna lose this battery, so that's it guys. New pressure tank, expansion tank on a system that didn't have one. Most likely it's gonna fix the problem they were having at the backflow, and keep the pressure on the hot side from fluctuating, going high and low while it's on. So he needed it, and I'm glad I could do it. He gave me the okay, and it's all good. So that's gonna do it for today, my friends. I tried not to swear, and I think I did pretty good, man. Maybe a few F-bombs, but what are you gonna do?